more on the race for the White House and the women of the GOP ticket, Melania and Ivanka Trump and J.D. Vance's wife, Usha, who may be America's next second lady. Linsey Davis is in Milwaukee. Good morning, Linsey.
Hey, good morning to you, George. With this being Donald Trump's third time as his party's nominee for president, much of the country is already pretty well acquainted with the Trump family. But last night, right on the stage behind me, we saw a new generation of the Trump family, the eldest of Donald Trump's 10 grandchildren, 17-year-old granddaughter Kai, who talked about Donald Trump not as a politician, but as her grandpa. This morning, as the Trump-Vance ticket takes shape, their families now prominently in the spotlight.
Good evening.
When former President Donald Trump takes the stage tonight, his wife Melania and daughter Ivanka will be here, making their first public campaign appearance this election. Their diminished roles a stark contrast to prior years.
In 2016, Ivanka and Melania were always by Donald Trump's side. So far in 2024, we have not seen Ivanka or Melania Trump on the campaign trail.
During Trump's first administration, Melania delayed her move to Washington so Barron could finish school. Now he's graduated, but it's still unclear what her presence and passion projects would be if her husband wins again.
In the first term, remember, she built Be Best, which was her way to bring children and education to the forefront. She has not said much of anything this campaign. I think the reality is she just really does not like politics. I'm not sure how often we'll see her at the White House.
In the 2016 and 2020 campaigns, Ivanka Trump took center stage, introducing her father at both previous conventions.
He is our president and my father, Donald J. Trump.
She served as an advisor to the president during his first term, working right above the Oval Office in the White House. Now she says she's had enough of politics.
It's a pretty dark world. Like, there's a lot of darkness, a lot of negativity, and you know, it's a really rough business. So for me and my family, it feels right to not participate.
Ivanka telling podcaster Lex Friedman she won't be part of a potential second Trump administration.
I think first and foremost, it was a decision rooted in me being a parent, really thinking about what they need from me now. I served for 4 years and feel so privileged to have done it. But as their mom, I think it's really important that I do what's right for them.
Also in the spotlight, Usha Vance, wife of Trump's newly announced VP pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance.
Neither J.D. nor I expected to find ourselves in this position. But it's hard to imagine a more powerful example of the American dream.
Usha says Vance quickly embraced their differences.
Although he's a meat and potatoes kind of guy, he adapted to my vegetarian diet and learned to cook food from my mother, Indian food.
Usha, the daughter of Indian immigrants, grew up in San Diego and met J.D. at Yale Law School. He wrote about the early days of their relationship in his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy.
After a few weeks of flirtations and a single date, I told her that I was in love with her. In a place that always seemed a little foreign, Usha's presence made me feel at home.
Usha went on to clerk for Chief Justice John Roberts at the Supreme Court and Judge Brett Kavanaugh when he was at the U.S. Court of Appeals. They married in 2014 and have 3 children. Last month, before Trump chose the senator as his running mate, Usha was asked about the possibility on Fox and Friends.
I'm not raring to change anything about our lives right now, but I really, I believe in JD and I really love him. And so we'll just sort of see what happens.
After the announcement, Usha left her job at a law firm to join her husband on the campaign trail. Until 2014, she was actually still registered as a Democrat. Friends describe her as brainy, ambitious, and pragmatic. If Trump wins, she would be the first Indian American second lady. Guys.
All right, Linsey. Good to see you there in Milwaukee for us. Thank you so much.